Good morning, and this lecture will be focusing on Routh-Hurwitz criteria's special cases in analyzing the stability of a linear time invariant system. While in the previous lecture I have given you some introduction about Routh-Hurwitz stability criteria, in which we have considered the first case, that is finding out the necessary and sufficient condition from the given characteristic equation, and if there is no issues, or Routh-Hurwitz formation of Routh-Hurwitz array. Routh array is not having any issues, and we have solved some problems in that. In this lecture, we will see some special cases where Routh array normally fails to prolong in general, and how to overcome that. So the objective of this lecture is to come across the special cases, in applying Routh-Hurwitz criteria, and and uh, and solving a few problems in that case. So as we have already discussed, the case one was the normal Routh array, that is, you are not having any non-zero element in the first column of Routh array, and that has been already discussed. The first case is discussed already, and today we will be dealing with these two cases, which I provide it as like special cases where your Routh array fails actually. A normal method, normal way of solving that using Routh array fails actually, and we have some special work has to be done to continue with the same analysis part. Let us consider the second case, a row of all zeros. If you form a Routh array, and if you find that while forming the Routh array, if any of your row completely becomes zero, okay, then you are under case 2. What is this provides? What this a row of all zeros gives us the information is, it is providing us an information that it has existence of an even polynomial as a factor of the given characteristic equation. That is, your characteristic equation is 1 plus g of s h of s is equal to 0, and this characteristic equation will have its roots, and the roots are symmetrical around your x-axis. That is what they say, it like even polynomial as a factor of the given characteristic equation. And that even polynomial, you have to form a polynomial equation from that particular the row before whatever you get 0, based on the coefficients of the auxiliary polynomial. Then you have to find a derivative, first order derivative of that particular equation, substitute that in the rows of zeros, then prolong further. And at the end, you have to see the first column of your Routh array, and if you find that your first column is not having any sign change, then you can say that your given system is marginally stable. It is not going to give you any stable output. So if you have such a case, a row of all zeros, and if you are able to prolong further by changing that, by taking the auxiliary polynomial, then differentiating that, substituting with the coefficients to the zeros, row of zeros, okay, and if you prolong further and you complete your Routh array, find that there is no sign change. As usual, you cannot say it is stable. You have to say it is marginally stable, and there is a possibility of having poles at the j omega axis, like in your first diagram, marginally stable. And in the other case, if you have any sign change in the first column, then you say, because of this particular root in the right hand side, you say it is unstable. And also if you have a complex conjugate in the right side of your S plane, then you can say it is unstable. That is, you should not have any positive real part. It should have a negative real part, then only it will be there in the left hand side. So there is no possibility of getting a stable output. Actually, you stable system, you may get a marginally stable system or an unstable system. That is the case. In case 2, whatever you get may be a marginally stable system or an unstable system. There is no possibility of having a stable, completely stable system. So I was saying that this was your this is your methodology, the steps involved. So if you are getting a complete row 0, take the previous row and form your auxiliary polynomial. Then take dA of S by ds. Then take the coefficient of this equation and substitute in the row of zeros. Then provide your, go on with the normal Routhe method. If there are sign changes in the first column, the system is unstable. There is a possibility of having a right side root in the of the given characteristic equation. If there are no sign changes in the first column of the Routh array, you should not say it is going to be stable. There is a possibility of a purely imaginary root. So its system is limitedly stable or marginally stable. Please note this. Actually, you cannot say the system is stable. In special case 2, there is a possibility of having a limitedly stable system or an unstable system only. Let us take an example and we will solve that. You will be coming to know. That. Any doubts in case 2? Case 2 is what it says, that if a complete row becomes 0 in your auxiliary in your Routh array, then take the auxiliary equation, that is எந்த ரோ 0வா இருக்கோ அதுக்கு முந்தின ரோ எடுத்து அதுல இருந்து பாலினாமியல்ஸை வச்சு ஒரு ஈக்குவேஷன், அதான் ஆக்சிலரி ஈக்குவேஷன். அந்த ஆக்சிலரி ஈக்குவேஷன் யூ டிஃபரன்ஷியேட் ஒன்ஸ் வித் ரெஸ்பெக்ட் டு எஸ். அந்த ஈக்குவேஷன்ல ஆக்சிலரி ஈக்குவேஷன் டிஃபரன்ஷியேட் பண்ணதுல இருந்து வரக்கூடிய கோஎஃபிஷியன்ஸை வச்சு 0வா இருக்கக்கூடிய ரோஸை வந்து நம்ம சேஞ்ச் பண்ணணும். அதுக்கப்புறம் நார்மலா நம்ம ரவுத்தரை எப்படி ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுவோமோ அதே மாதிரி ரவுத்தரை ஃபார்ம் பண்ணிக்க வேண்டியது. Then finally what we can do? First row, first column பார்க்க போறோம். First column sign change இருந்ததுன்னா unstable. எத்தனை sign change இருக்கோ அத்தனை roots right hand side. If there is no sign change, then you can say it is going to have a what is that? Roots at the imaginary axis. So the system may be marginally stable or limitedly stable. அவ்வளவுதான். இந்த second case பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் யாருக்கா doubts இருக்கா? Any point we have to repeat again? Any point I have to repeat again? You have to mention me. Otherwise, we will go to case 3, the second case, the second special case. That is, not all the elements in a row become 0. Only the first element of a row is 0, or there is at least one non-zero element in a row. The first element is 0, and it has a non-zero element, at least one non-zero element in it. ஒரே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எலமெண்ட் 0வா இருக்கலாம் அந்த ரோல, அதோட ஏதாவது ஒரு எலமெண்ட் அந்த ரோல நான் 0வா இருக்கணும். அதுதான் இந்த மூணாவது கேஸ். இப்போ இதுல என்ன ப்ராப்ளம்? அதே இஷ்யூஸ் தான் வரும். உங்களால நார்மலா உள்ளது மாதிரி யூ கேனாட் ப்ரொலாங் ஃபர்தர். அப்ப என்ன செய்யலாம் அப்படின்னா, இதுக்கு 2 மெத்தட் இருக்கு. லிட்ரேச்சர்ல உள்ள மெத்தடு இங்க கொடுத்துருக்கிறேன். இன்னொரு மெத்தட் ஐ வில் ட்ரை டு டெல் யூ. யூ ஆர் 2 மெத்தட்ஸ் தேர். ஓகே, வாட் யூ டூ, யூ ரீப்ளேஸ் தட் 0 வித் எப்சிலான். ஒரு ரோ இருக்குன்னா அந்த ரோல வந்து ஒரு நான் ஜீரோ எலமெண்ட் இருக்கு, மிச்சதெல்லாம் 0வா இருக்கு. எஸ்பெஷலி ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எலமெண்ட், அந்த எலமெண்ட்டை யூ ரீப்ளேஸ் வித் அ ஸ்மால் பாசிட்டிவ் வேல்யூ எப்சிலான். இந்த எப்சிலான்ங்கிற ஒரு பாசிட்டிவ் வேல்யூவை அந்த 0க்கு பதிலாக ரீப்ளேஸ் பண்ணணும். அதுக்கப்புறம் நார்மலா நம்ம எப்படி செய்வோமோ ரவுத்தரை அதே மாதிரி ப்ரொலாங் பண்ணிட்டு போயிடணும். அப்புறம் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் காலம் எடுத்துட்டு மேக் எப்சிலான் டெண்டிங் டுவர்ட்ஸ் 0. எப்சிலான் வந்து டென்ஸ் டுவர்ட்ஸ் 0ன்னு ட்ரை பண்ணணும். எப்சிலான் ஈக்குவல் டு 0 போட்டு பார்க்கணும். அப்படி பார்க்கும்போது உங்களுக்கு சைன் சேஞ்ச் இருக்கான்னு பாருங்க. சைன் சேஞ்ச் இருந்ததுன்னா அன்ஸ்டேபிள், சைன் சேஞ்ச் இல்லை அப்படின்னா சிஸ்டம் வந்து ஸ்டேபிள். ஓகே, So if you have a 0, first element is 0, replace that element with epsilon, which is a small positive number, then try to continue with the route array, keeping epsilon as it is, continue with the route array. At the end, you try to take the first column, replace epsilon with 0, or you say that epsilon tends to 0. Finally, let epsilon tends to 0, and determine that the result is interpreted as what? If it is having a sign change, it is going to be unstable. If it is not having a sign change, it is going to be stable. If there is no sign change in the first column, the route array, there is no row with all zeros. இந்த ரெண்டு கண்டிஷனையும் பார்க்கணும். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சைன் சேஞ்ச் இருக்கக்கூடாது. There is no row with all zeros. Then all roots lie on the left half of the S plane. The system is stable. If there are sign changes in the first column of route array, then there is no rows in all zeros. Then some of the roots are lying on the right half of the S plane and the system is unstable. இப்போ அதே இதில் வந்து there is a row of all zeros after letting epsilon tends to 0. There is a possibility of roots in the imaginary axis. Case 2க்கு போன மாதிரி ஆயிடும். அப்புறம் அதுக்கு ஆக்சிலரி பாலினாமியல் கண்டுபிடிக்க வேண்டியது. அதுக்கப்புறம் ஃபர்தரா நம்ம என்ன செய்யணும். ஃபைனலா நம்ம என்ன செய்வோம் அப்படின்னா சைன் சேஞ்ச் இருக்கான்னு பார்ப்போம். சைன் சேஞ்ச் இல்லை அப்படின்னா அது மார்ஜினலி ஸ்டேபிள், சைன் சேஞ்ச் இருந்தால் அன்ஸ்டேபிள். ஸோ திருப்பி நான் இந்த கேஸ் 3 சொல்றேன். கேஸ் 3ங்கிறது நம்மளுடைய ரவுத் அரேல ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எலமெண்ட் இஸ் 0, அதே ரோல நான் ஜீரோ எலமெண்ட் ஒன்னாவது இருக்கணும். இதான் கேஸ் 3. அப்படி இருந்ததுன்னா தென் ரீப்ளேஸ் தட் ஜீரோஸ் வித் ஸ்மால் பாசிட்டிவ் நம்பர் எப்சிலான். அந்த எப்சிலானை வச்சுட்டு நம்ம ரவுத்தரை யூ ட்ரை டு ப்ரொலாங் ஃபர்தர். எப்பயும் ரவுத்தரை எப்படி பண்ணுவோமோ அதே மாதிரி ப்ரொலாங் பண்ணுங்க. முடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கன்சிடர் த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் காலம், தென் மேக் யுவர் எப்சிலான் டு பி 0, செக் வெதர் யூ ஆர் ஹேவிங் எ சைன் சேஞ்ச் or you are having a complete 0. For example, if all the elements of a row are 0, then the solution is attempted by considering the polynomial as case 2. Even if there is a single element 0 in s power 1 row, it is considered as row of all zeros. இது ரொம்ப முக்கியம். ஏன்னா இப்போ நீங்க ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் அது s power 4 பாலினாமியல் வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். இப்போ s power 4, s cube, s squared, s power 1, s power 0 இப்படி தான் நீங்க ரவுத்தரை ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுவீங்க. இதுல எஸ் பவர் 1 0 ஆகுது, ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா மற்ற இது 0வா தான் இருக்கும். அப்ப இதை வந்து நீங்க எப்சிலான் வருதுன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. இந்த இடத்துல எப்சிலான் வந்து இது 0 ஆச்சுன்னா இதை நீங்க வந்து என்டையர் ரோ 0ன்னு தான் எடுத்துக்கணும். அப்ப இதுக்கு முந்தின இருக்கக்கூடிய பாலினாமியல் எடுத்து ஆக்சிலரி ஈக்குவேஷன் ஃபார்ம் பண்ணணும். அதுக்கப்புறம் அதை டிஏ பை டிஎஸ் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். அதை எடுத்துட்டு போய் இங்க சப்ஸ்டியூட் பண்ணி அதுக்கப்புறம் ஃபர்தரா முடிக்கணும். ஓகே, இது ப்ராப்ளம் செய்யும் போது உங்களுக்கு வரும். ஓகே, அப்போ இந்த கேஸ் தான். மற்றபடி இன்டர்பிரிட்டேஷன்லாம் சேம் தான். the same interpretation is going to be there. சைன் சேஞ்ச் இருந்தால் அன்ஸ்டேபிள், சைன் சேஞ்ச் இல்லை அப்படின்னா வித் ரோஸ் கம்ப்ளீட் ரோஸ் 0வா எல்லாம் இருந்ததுன்னா அது ஸ்டேபிள். அதில் கம்ப்ளீட் ரோஸ் 0வா இருக்கிற மாதிரி இருந்ததுன்னா அப்போ பாசிபிலிட்டி ஆஃப் இமேஜினரி ஆக்சிஸ் போல் இருக்கு, ரூட்ஸ் இருக்கு. அப்போ வந்து இட் இஸ் கோயிங் டு பி மார்ஜினலி ஸ்டேபிள். ஓகே, let us deal with the problem number 1. So what is the characteristic equation provided? The characteristic equation provided is s power 6 plus 2s power 5 plus 8s power 4 plus 12s cubed plus 20s squared plus 16s plus 16 is equal to 0. Hope that my slide is clearly visible to you. Everybody parallelly do the problem. Kindly ensure me that my slide is clear. Hello? Everybody in the class, please tell me whether my slides and my writing is clear to you. Yeah. Thank you, Sibi. So I continue with my, I check my necessary condition. All the coefficients are there. S power 6, S power 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Everything is there and all are having the same sign. There is no negative signs are there or change in sign is there. So I can say necessary condition is okay. I have to prolong with the route array. So what I will do, I will try to form the two rows, first two rows, s power 6 and s power 5. So s power 6 is what is that row contains? The row contains 1, 8, then 20, then 16. Okay, then S power 5 contains 2, 12, 16 and 0. I hope that you know how to form this already. Alternate coefficients are taken. The even coefficients are as one row and the odd coefficients in the second row. So what is I can reduce this S power 5 further. So how can I write it? I can write it like this is going to be I can divide this entire row with 2. So I will get 1, 6 and 8. So I will take this one 1, 6 and 8. Now I will do my Raut-Array method S power 4. So what I will have first one 8 minus 6 divided by 1, which is equal to 2. So 2, then 20 minus 8 divided by 1, which is equal to 12. So 12. Then third one is 16 minus 0 divided by 1, which is equal to 16. I hope this is clear. How do you do? How do I do? 1 into 8 minus 1 into 6 divided by 1. You get 2. The second one is 1 into 20 minus 1 into 8 divided by 1. So this gives me this one, this gives me this one. And the third one is 1 into 16 minus 1 into 0 divided by 1. So you will get it this one. So this gives me 6. Again, I can see I can divide this entire row with common element. So I am trying to do that. I will get 1, 6 and 8. You can see that all these two rows S power 5 and S power 4 are having the same rows, same numbers. You can see 1, 6, 8. Here also you are having 1, 6 and 8. So obviously what is going to be my S cube? My S cube is going to be 0, 0 and 0. Because 1 into 6 minus 1 into 6 divided by 1, 0. 1 into 8 minus 1 into 8 divided by 1 is going to be 0. Automatically other zeros comes here. So this value is also 0. So here also you will get 0. So the entire row becomes 0. So what is this actually? This is case 2. Case 2. So for that what I have to do? I have to take this, the coefficients of the previous row, from where I will write my auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation A of S. How do I write? Auxiliary equation A of S is equal to, this coefficient is S power 4. So first element is S power 4. The second is going to be 6S squared plus 8. How do I get it? First the S power 4, one coefficient S power 4 எடுத்தனா நான் எழுதும்போது எப்படி எழுதுறேன்? அடுத்த கோஎஃபிஷியன்ட் விட்டுட்டு அடுத்த கோஎஃபிஷியன்ட் எழுதணும். அப்போ அடுத்த கோஎஃபிஷியன்ட் S கியூப், அதை விட்டுட்டு நான் 6 எடுத்தேன்னா S ஸ்கொயர்டா தான் இருக்கணும். அதுக்கு அடுத்தது S விட்டுட்டு கான்ஸ்டன்டா இருக்கணும். அப்போ S power 4 plus 6S squared plus 8. இப்போ நான் என்ன செய்யணும்? I have to differentiate with ds, with respect to ds. So I will get 4s cube plus 12s. இப்போ இந்த 0 இருக்கு இல்லையா, இந்த 0வை நான் என்ன பண்ண போறேன்? I have to replace with the coefficient of this one. So what I am going to do, I will change the color. S cube again, okay, S cube. So instead of this particular S cube, I will write it like 4, 12, 0, 0. Any doubts so far? Any doubts so far? Everybody, please refer, because this is very important, where you may have get problems from this particular part if you are going for Raut-Array. Any doubts? Hello? Everybody in the class, please respond. Any doubts here up to this point? Forming the auxiliary equation, going for the differentiation of that, then rechanging that 0 row with the coefficients of your differentiated auxiliary equation polynomial, right? So you will get it. Now I'm S cube and S power 4. This is going to be not considered. Now I have to use this. Even I can replace this 4 and 12, okay, with a common number. So let me take that with another color generally. So it is going to be 4 divided by 4, 1, 3. The remaining things are 0. So if I multiply, then it is going to be 6 minus 3 divided by 1, which is equal to 3. Am I right or not? 6 minus, okay, 6 minus 3 divided by 1. So that is that. Then the second one is 8 minus 0 divided by 1. 8 minus 0 divided by 1, which is equal to 8. So s squared will be 3 and 8. The remaining things are 0. Okay. Now I go for s power 1. What is that? What is s power 1? I have to use this 9 minus 8 divided by 3, which is equal to 1 by 3. So I will put 1 by 3 here. Then comes 3 minus 0 divided by, you will have a 0 here. All these things become 0. S power 0, s power 0, you will get 8 finally. Because 1 by 3 into 8 will give you 8 minus 3 divided by 0 divided by 1 by 3, which will give me 8. Any doubts? Any doubts here? Hello? Any doubts here? So I have to see what is there in the first column of your first column of your route array. What is there in the first column of the route array? S power 6. Let us examine here. Let us examine here. So it is s power 6, s power 5, s power 4, s cube, s squared, s power 1, s power 0. So what are the coefficients I am having in the first column? The first column I am having 1, 1, s power 6 is 1, s power 5 is 1, s power 4 is also 1, s power 3 is also 1, s squared is 3, s power 1 is 1 by 3, and s power 0 is 8. So you can see there is no sign change in the first column. All are positive. All are positive. No sign change. So what I can write? Since no sign change in first column of route array, the system is what? Marginally stable. Marginally stable. It should not be stable because entire row is 0. So okay, which is responsible for or we have to find the poles in the imaginary axis. For that, what you have to do, you have to take that auxiliary equation. We have to take that auxiliary equation. So auxiliary equation is what? எந்த ரோ கம்ப்ளீட்டா 0 இருந்ததோ அதுக்கு முந்தின ரோவோட ஈக்குவேஷன். அந்த முந்தின ரோவோட ஈக்குவேஷன் என்ன? s power 4 ஓட ஈக்குவேஷன். s power 4 உடைய கோஎஃபிஷியன்ட் எடுத்துடலாம். என்ன வருது? 1, 6, 8. இதுதான் ஆசிலரி பாலினாமியல். அப்போ எடுத்து என்ன வரும்? s power 4 plus 6s squared plus 8 is equal to 0. இப்போ இது ரூட்ஸ் நம்ம கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். நான் என்ன செய்றேன்? I am assuming that s squared is equal to x for simplicity. So what I will get? X squared plus 6x plus 8 is equal to 0. Where I can write x plus 2 into x plus 8 is equal to 0. Sorry, x plus 4. X plus 2 plus x plus 4. So I replace that. S squared is equal to minus 2. The other one is s squared is equal to minus 4. So what I will get? Plus or minus root 2j or plus or minus j root 2 and the other one is plus or minus 2j. plus or minus J2. So you can see that these poles are exactly on lying on the imaginary axis, minus J2 minus J root 2 plus J root 2 plus J2 in the S plane. Since you are having roots exactly on the imaginary axis, then it is going to be marginally stable. System is marginally stable. Any doubts? Any doubts here? Hello? Please respond in the chat window. Do you have any doubts? Right. Let us go for the next problem. To construct the Routh array and determine the stability of the system represented by the characteristic equation. The given characteristic equation is s power 5 plus s power 4 plus 2s cube plus 2s squared plus 3s plus 5 is equal to 0. So as usual, I will try to find my Routh array s power 4, s power 4, s power 5, s power 4. So 1, 2, 3. Then comes 1, 2, 5. Is that okay? Any doubts so far? Hello? Any doubts? From this coefficient, I am trying to write. What is that? S power 5. 1, 2, 3. I will take this one. I will take this one. And I will take this one. ஒரு கோஎஃபிஷியன்ட் வித் இன்னொரு கோஎஃபிஷியன்ட். ஆனால் கவனிக்கணும், எல்லா கோஎஃபிஷியன்ட்டும் இருக்கான்னு பார்த்துடணும். நீ பாட்டுக்கு ஒன்று விட்டு ஒன்று எடுத்துடாத. ஏன்னா எஸ் பவர் 5க்கு அப்புறம் எஸ் பவர் 4 இல்லாமல் எஸ் கியூப் வந்திருக்கலாம். நீ பாட்டு ஒன்று விட்டு என்ன எடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா ப்ராப்ளம் ஆகிடும். அதுக்கு அடுத்தடுத்து பார்க்காத. கோஎஃபிஷியன்ட்ஸோடைய ஆர்டரை பார்த்து எடு. எஸ் பவர் 5க்கு அப்புறம் எஸ் பவர் 3 எடுக்கணும். எஸ் பவர் 3க்கு அப்புறம் எஸ் எடுக்கணும். எஸ் பவர் 4 இருக்குன்னா அதை முதல்ல எடுத்துக்கிறேன். அதுக்கப்புறம் எஸ் ஸ்கொயர்ட் டேர்ம் எடுக்கிறேன். அதுக்கப்புறம் கான்ஸ்டன்ட் டேர்ம் எடுக்கிறேன். I hope that you understand. Now tell me what will be the third row என்னவா இருக்கும்? Values சொல்லுங்க பாப்போம். Make it fast. S cube ஓட வேல்யூ என்னவா இருக்கும்? First element, second element சொல்லுங்க. First element என்ன? 2 minus 2 divided by 1 which is equal to. அடுத்த element என்ன? 3 minus 5 divided by 1 which is equal to. So this is 0, this is minus 2. So this is going to be 0, this is minus 2. So this is going to be automatically 0. இது எந்த கேஸ் பா? Which case? Case 2 or case 3? Which special case it is falling? Hello? People in the class, please respond. Which case it is? Whether it is case 2 or case 3? Case 2 என்னது? Case 3 என்னது? Case 2 is the entire row is 0. Case 3 என்னது? At least one element is non-zero and the first element is 0. First element is 0. அந்த ரோல அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒரு எலமெண்ட் நான் ஜீரோவா இருக்கணும். அப்ப இது எந்த கேஸ்? கேஸ் 2 or 3? It is going to be case 3 because you are having at least one non-zero element. Minus 2 ஒன்னு இருக்கு. அப்போ entire row 0 கிடையாது. அப்ப இது case 3. Case 3. So what we have to do? We will first start with one method, then we will go for the second method. Now second method theory சொல்லும்போது சொல்லலாம், but we will solve the problem and we will come to know. So what we have to do? This particular 0 has to be replaced with a small positive number epsilon. And we have to proceed. So what will you get? You will get 2 epsilon plus 2 divided by epsilon. Okay? Then other one is 5 epsilon minus 0 divided by 5 epsilon divided by epsilon. So this is going to be 5. Okay? And the last one is 0. Now s power 1 is what? You have to multiply this. So you will get minus 4 epsilon minus 4, okay, divided by epsilon, okay, minus 5 epsilon divided by 2 epsilon plus 2 by epsilon. I think I can take this and substitute it here. I will remove this. I will try to do in the rough column, and I will substitute the actual value. Then only it will be easier for you to revise. Let me take it here. I will do it. 2 epsilon plus 2 divided by epsilon into minus 2 minus 5 into epsilon divided by 2 epsilon plus 2 by epsilon. So if you solve this, what will you get? If you multiply that, you will get minus 4 epsilon minus 4 divided by epsilon minus 5 epsilon divided by 2 epsilon plus 2 divided by epsilon. Further, you can reduce that. You will get it like minus 5 epsilon squared minus 4 epsilon minus 4. Your denominator is going to be divided by epsilon divided by 2 epsilon plus 2 divided by epsilon. This epsilon and this epsilon gets cancelled. And finally, I will get it like, if I take minus outside, I will have 5 epsilon squared plus 4 epsilon plus 4 divided by 2 epsilon plus 2. And the other one is going to be 0. Then s power 0, you will get 5. If you multiply this with 5 divided by the entire thing, you will get 5. So I have to see my first column. What is my first column? My first column is having 1 epsilon 2 epsilon plus 2 divided by epsilon minus of 5 epsilon squared plus 4 epsilon plus 4 divided by 2 epsilon plus 2 and 5. This is my first column. First column. Now you have to replace epsilon tends to 0. Now epsilon tends to 0. Already we know epsilon is positive. So this is positive. This is going to be positive. Already this is okay. Even if you tend it to 0, what I can say, this is already assumed as positive. So this is going to be positive. If you tend it to 0, okay, you will get again a positive number, because you will say this is going to be 0 and this is positive. This epsilon is positive and 2 is also positive, so positive. Here, whatever the change you put for epsilon, you will get a negative value. You will have a negative value. This is negative. And the last one is positive. So how many sign changes are there? Let me do that in the next one. You have a 1 epsilon 2 epsilon plus 2 divided by epsilon minus of 5 epsilon squared plus 4 epsilon plus 4 divided by 2 epsilon plus 2 and 5. So this is positive. This is also positive. This is also positive. This will also be positive, but this one is negative and this is positive. You can see a positive, negative, one sign change, and negative to positive, second sign change. So 2 sign changes, system is unstable, and 2 roots on RHS of S plane. 2 roots on the right hand side of the S plane. Because 2 sign changes are there, so number of roots will be the number of sign changes. This is one way. Any doubts? You conclude this based on epsilon tending to 0. Epsilon tending to 0. Epsilon tending to 0 வந்து இப்போ இதுல epsilon tending to 0 ன்னு போட்டோம்னா 0 ன்னு போட முடியாது நம்ம. ஏன்னா நம்ம அசியூம் பண்ணியிருக்கிறதே எப்படி, எப்சிலான்ங்கிறது ஒரு பாசிட்டிவ் நம்பர்னு அசியூம் பண்ணியிருக்கிறோம். இங்கே நம்ம போட்டோம் அப்படின்னா யூ வில் கெட் இன்ஃபினைட் கிடைக்கும் 0ன்னு போட்டோம்னா. பட் அது பாசிட்டிவ் நம்பர்னு அசியூம் பண்ணியிருக்கிறோம். பாசிட்டிவாக கிடைக்குதா நெகட்டிவாக கிடைக்குதான்னு தான் பார்க்க போகிறோம். அவன் இன்டென்ஷன் வந்து எப்சிலான் டெண்டிங் டு 0ங்கிறது அது பாசிட்டிவ் கிடைக்குதா நெகட்டிவ் கிடைக்குதான்னு பார்க்கறதுக்கு தான். இங்கே நீங்க எப்சிலான் டென்ஸ் டு 0 போட்டீங்கன்னா இந்த 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 பர்டிகுலர் எலமெண்ட்ல இது 0 ஆயிடும். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எலமெண்ட், செகண்ட் எலமெண்ட் 0 ஆயிடும். தேர்ட் எலமெண்ட் 4 இருக்கும். பட் மைனஸ் ஆஃப் இருக்கு, அப்ப நெகட்டிவ் தான் கிடைக்கும். டினாமினேட்டர்லயும் 2 தான் இருக்கு. அப்போ எப்சிலான் 10 டு 0 போட்டோம்னா 2 மட்டும் இருக்கும். அப்போ -4 டிவைடட் பை 2 which is -2 which is நெகட்டிவ். லாஸ்ட் ஒன் +5 பாசிட்டிவ். அப்போ ரெண்டு சைன் சேஞ்ச் இருக்கு. ரெண்டு சைன் சேஞ்ச் இருக்கிறதுனால சிஸ்டம் வந்து அன்ஸ்டேபிள். சைன் சேஞ்ச் இருந்தாலே அன்ஸ்டேபிள். இங்க ரெண்டு சைன் சேஞ்ச் இருக்கு. அப்போ சிஸ்டம் அன்ஸ்டேபிள். ரெண்டு சைன் சேஞ்ச் இருக்கிறதுனால 2 ரூட்ஸ் will be there on the right hand side of the S-plane. Got the point? Hello, everybody? Everybody in the class? Please respond. Okay. One more method I have told you. No, I will try to do that method, and that will not involve in this. What is that? You will not have a involvement of this epsilon and all. You will have another method. We will try to do that. Just a minute. I will make it ready. I will take that equation and I will try to write it. Okay. So this is the second method. Okay. Let me now take this. Okay. I'm going to apply the second method. Okay. Second method. What is that? This is method 2. Okay. I will go for method 2 after finding out that I have this one. What is this? This particular part, the 0 or element on the. Okay, so what I will do, I will take that coefficient s power 5, s power 4. What I will have? 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 3. This one is 1, 2, and 5. And s power cube is going to be 0, -2, 0. So what I have to do, okay, this is case 3. So what I have to do is I substitute s is equal to 1 by z. Okay, what I will do, I will substitute s is equal to 1 by z in the characteristic equation. Listen carefully. I am going to replace s with 1 by z. So I will substitute. What is the equation? I have s power 5 plus s power 4 plus 2s cube plus 2s squared plus 3s plus 5 equal to 0. I replace with that z, so I will get 1 by z power 5 plus 1 by z power 4 plus 2 by z power 3 plus 2 by z squared plus 3 by z plus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, if I take LCM, what I will have? If I take LCM, what I will have? I will get it like 5 z power 5 plus 3 z power 4 plus 2 z cube plus 2 z squared plus z plus 1 is equal to 0. If I take LCM and equate that to 0, I will get this equation. Now I will take this equation, I will form the Raut array. So what I will have? Z power 5, Z power 4. So 5, 2, 1. The second one is 3, 2, 1. So what is Z cube? Z cube is what? 6 minus 5, 6 minus 10 divided by 3. So I will get it like minus 4 by 3. So I will get minus 4 by 3. Then 3 minus 5, 3 minus 5 divided by 3. What I will get? Minus 2 by 3. So I will have minus 2 by 3. This one is going to be 0. Then if I go for z squared, what I will get? If I multiply that, I will get it like minus 8 by 3 plus 2 divided by minus 4 by 3, which is equal to minus 8 plus 6 by 3 divided by minus 4 by 3. So it is minus 2 by 3 divided by minus 4 by 3, which is equal to 1 by 2. So I will get 1 by 2. Then if I solve this, I will get it like 1. This is going to be 0. Z power 1. Z power 1 is what? 1 by 2 minus 2 by 3 plus 4 by 3 divided by 1 by 2. So what I will get? Minus 1 by 3 plus 4 by 3 divided by 1 by 2. So I will get it like 3 by 3, which is 1, 1 by 2, 1 divided by 1 by 2, which is equal to 2. So initially I will get 2, this is going to be 0, this is going to be 0, z power 0 is going to be 1, 0, 0. So now look at my first column. How many sign changes are there? Look at the first column, how many sign changes are there? Everybody in the class? How many sign changes are there? See the first column and tell me. Very simple to say. Why so much time you are taking? You see the first column, how many sign changes are there? You have two, because this is positive, positive to negative, one sign change, again negative to positive, again. So two sign changes are there. So what is the comment I can write? The comment is two sign changes. So two roots on right hand side of S plane, and the system is unstable. Because you are having a sign change, the system is unstable. And since you have two sign changes, you will have two roots on the right hand side of the S plane. And if you try to find the roots of this polynomial, you will find that there will be a possibility of having two roots in the right hand side of the S plane. So two roots with a positive real part. Even if you may get a complex conjugate or a real value, okay, in that case you will have two roots in the right hand side of the S plane. Any doubts? Any doubts? Any point? Any step I want to repeat it? Please feel free to ask me a doubt if you have. Say a doubt, yes or no at least. If you have a doubt, please say yes or ask me a doubt. If there is no doubt, we can proceed with the next problem. So no doubt is there from Ibrahim Gadi. Okay, right. So let me go to the next problem. Okay, this is again a special case where in a bigger brief answers you may get a question from this part, which is of 8 marks or 16 marks, even that decided. Okay, right. So you will take this one. What is that? The open loop transfer function is provided as this. This is g of s. By applying Routh criteria, discuss the stability of the closed loop system as a function of k and determine the value of k, which will cause sustained oscillation. What is sustained oscillations? In the sense, you will make the entire row to be zero. That is marginally stable system. The sustained oscillations is the denotion of the marginally stable system. So the entire row has to be made zero. What should be the value of k so that the entire row becomes zero? That is what they are asking. And what is the frequency? Okay, omega value you have to find. So what is provided? The provided is a open loop transfer function. I have to convert that into a closed loop transfer function to find 1 plus g of s h of s is equal to 0. So I will do C of s by R of s. I know that g of s by 1 plus g of s h of s is equal to 0. So I do that. I finally get this one, this particular as the C of s by R of s. And the denominator polynomial is my characteristic equation. This is my characteristic equation. If I multiply that and get a polynomial, I am getting a polynomial like s power 4 plus 12 s cube plus 69 s squared plus 198 s plus 200 plus k. So this is a constant value. This is an s coefficient, s squared, s cube, s power 4. All coefficients are there and there is no sign change, so necessary is there. Sufficient condition has to be satisfied. I go for it, forming a Routh array. Now we can see that s power 4, I take 1, 69 and the constant. Then I will take the second 12 and 198. Now I can divide this 12, 198 row with 12 so that I get 1 and 69. 1 and 16.5. If I divide it, I will get 1 and 16.5. To make it simple, okay, bigger numbers are there. To make it as simple, I take it like this. Then if I prolong that, I am getting a first column like this. Idu pa na continue pannena Routh array vechu eta kedaikum 69 minus 16.5 divided by 1 இங்க இருக்கு. I get 52.5. Second one enna 200 plus k minus 0 divided by 1. I am having 200 plus k. அதுக்கப்புறம் அதுக்கடுத்து அப்படியே ப்ரோக்ராம் எடுத்துட்டு போனேன்னா என்னுடைய ஃபர்ஸ்ட் காலம் என்ன இருக்கு 152.5 66 666.25 minus k by okay I get a first column. இப்போ நமக்கு என்ன தெரியணும், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் காலம் should be positive. பாசிட்டிவ்னா என்ன, greater than 0. so first two elements greater than 0 தான். 1 greater than 0 தான், இந்த 1 greater than 0. 52.5 is greater than 0. k இன்வால்வ் ஆயிருக்கிறது எது k இன்வால்வ் ஆயிருக்கிறது s power 1 உடைய ஈக்குவேஷன்லையும் s power 0 ஓட இதுலையும் k இன்வால்வ் ஆயிருக்கு. இப்போ இந்த ஈக்குவேஷன்ல நம்ம கிரேட்டர் than 0 போட்டோம்னா என்ன வரும், 666.25 minus k divided by 52.5 greater than 0 போட்டோம்னா என்ன வரும், 666.25 minus k greater than 0. அப்போ k less than 666.25. k should be less than 666.25. இதுதான் ஒரு கண்டிஷன். இன்னொரு கண்டிஷன் என்ன, 200 plus k greater than 0. அப்போ k is greater than minus 200. பட் நமக்கு என்ன தெரியணும், எல்லாமே greater than 0 தான். இந்த minus 200 எடுத்துடலாம். So what will be the conclusion? You can see that. You can see this is one conclusion. Okay, this is not a practical value. So I can say that for the range of k to be 0, to be stable, the k has to lie between 0, k less than 666.25. Any doubts? Any doubts? First column பாசிட்டிவா இருக்கணும். பாசிட்டிவ்னா என்ன அர்த்தம், greater than 0. அப்போ s power 1 உடைய ரோல் இருக்கக்கூடியதையும் s power 0ல இருக்கிறது தான் k இன்வால்வ் ஆயிருக்கு. அப்போ அது ரெண்டும் greater than 0 ன்னு போட்டு பார்த்து நான் கண்டிஷன் கண்டுபிடிக்கும் போது what I am getting, the k has to vary from 0 to 666.25. 666.25 ஓட கம்மியாவோ 0 ஓட அதிகமாவோ நீ சப்ஸ்டிட் பண்ணினா கேக்கு வேல்யூ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எலிமெண்ட் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் காலம் வந்து பாசிட்டிவா இருக்கும். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எலிமெண்ட் வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் காலம் வந்து பாசிட்டிவா இருக்கும். if I substitute k is equal to 666.25, then what happens, இந்த row என்ன ஆயிடும், this row becomes, for this case becomes equal to 0. k க்கு வந்து 666.25 போட்டோம்னா அப்ப என்டையர் ரோவும் 0 ஆகுமா, அப்ப என்டையர் ரோவும் 0 ஆகுது. அப்ப அதுக்கு முந்தின கோஎஃபிஷியன்ட் எடுக்கணும். You can see that if k is equal to 666.25, then the previous row becomes 0. previous row என்ன இருந்ததுன்னு பாருங்க, the previous row என்ன இருந்தது, இதுதான் ஈக்குவேஷன். 52.5 200 plus k. அப்ப இது s ஸ்கொயர்டு கோஎஃபிஷியன்ட். அப்ப எழுதும்போது எப்படி எழுதலாம், s is 52.5 s ஸ்கொயர் plus 200 plus k ஓட வேல்யூ. அப்ப s ஓட வேல்யூ நம்ம கால்குலேட் பண்ணி பார்த்தோம்னா I am getting it, s is equal to plus or minus j 4.06. அப்போ ஒமேகா கேட்டிருந்தாங்க இல்லையா, ஒமேகா இஸ் ஈக்குவல் டு 4.06 ரேடியன்ஸ் பெர் செகண்ட். அப்போ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் என்ன சொல்றோம், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கேட்டிருக்கிறது k உடைய ரேஞ்ச் என்ன, எப்போ ஆசிலேட் ஆகும், k வந்து 666.25 இருக்கும்போது ஆக்சலேட் ஆகும். அப்படி ஆசிலேட் ஆகும்போது ஃப்ரீக்வன்சியோட வேல்யூ எவ்வளவு, 4.06 ரேடியன்ஸ் பெர் செகண்ட். இஸ் தட் ஓகே? இஸ் தட் ஓகே? Hello? Any doubts here? Please respond. Please respond. Any doubts here? I want to repeat again any of the point. If you want me to repeat again, I will repeat. There is no issue. Please tell me. Hello, everybody. Please respond. Only one person is responding. This is problem number 3. So let me summarize whatever we have discussed today, and we will wind up the class. What is that we started discussing about some special cases in the router array. What are the special cases? There are two special cases. Case 1 is already been discussed. Case 2 is here. Case 2 is what, all zeros. If the row of the row contains all the elements to be zeros. What to do? we have to take the previous row of this row, form the auxiliary polynomial, differentiate it once, take the coefficient, substitute it instead of the zeros, proceed with the route array, then see the first column. If there is sign change, then you say the system is unstable. The number of sign changes will give you the number of roots in the right hand side of the S-plane. If there is no sign change, then you can say there is a possibility of poles in the imaginary axis, so the system is marginally stable. You can take that auxiliary equation and find the poles in the imaginary axis. Okay, there is no possibility of a stable system if you go for case 2. Okay, then what is case 3? Case 3 is the first element of the row is 0 and at least one non-zero element is there. And to be cautious, you have to verify for that in S power 1 also. Okay, S power 1 row is also having, it should not have a 0 there. Okay, S power 1 row. Okay, if that is the case, then it comes to case 2. All right. So what to do? First element is 0 and the entire row will have at least one non-zero element. Then replace the 0 with a small positive number. Prolong, continue with the same thing, keeping that epsilon. Then finally you check the first column, replace epsilon with 0. Then see whether you have a sign change. Then if it is a sign change, then you say that it is unstable. And the number of sign changes is going to give you the number of poles in the right hand side of the S-plane. If there is no sign change and there is no full row 0, then you can say that the system is going to be stable. And if it is having a full row 0, then you have to apply the second case, go for auxiliary equation, take the differentiation, then finally substitute that. Then you say the system is, then you have to see the first column again, then you have a sign change, then you say that it is going to be unstable. If it is not having a sign change, then the system is marginally stable. Or the second method says that replace S is equal to 1 by Z, then form the characteristic equation in terms of Z வச்சு ஒரு characteristic equation கொண்டு வா, அந்த Z வச்சு characteristic equation க்கு route array போடுங்க, route array போட்டு we have to find it, whether the first column is having a sign change or not, then you have to comment about it. We have seen 1, 2 and 3 problems. I hope that I have given some introduction about this case, special cases, and if you have doubts, please comment. I think I will be uploading this in my YouTube channel and I will be posting you the link. If you have getting a doubt in that case, if you are referring to that video again and you are getting that, please mention the time where you are getting a doubt and provide a comment in the same YouTube itself. Okay, YouTube le comment pannu, I will reply there itself. And I have already posted you with your what is that, your internal question paper.